So now that I have that sewn and folded, I'm going to use these lines that I've sewn as my pressing guides. So I'm just going to go ahead and press the top of this once again, just to make sure that that crease is really holding its spot. And then I'm using the stitching lines that are on this side to indicate that that's my crease on this side. And same with the other one. If anything, you want the threads to kind of be hidden on the back. You don't necessarily want it pushed out so it'll be visible from the front side of your pocket. And I'm pressing on that side. You want to make sure these like little corners that they're kind of tucked up underneath here and hidden. The next part is kind of a confusing part, so pay close attention. This is what we call a mitered corner, and this is why we needed those stitching lines to intersect right here and go all the way to the edge. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold it up on a 45-degree angle. And I basically want to see my stitching lines that match up with my stitching line from before. So that's why we needed to go all the way to the edge, because if we didn't, we wouldn't have those lines connecting. So I'm just going to press that corner, make a crease there. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side, opening it up, folding it on right on the middle of that X, and letting those stitching lines match up with each other again. Okay, now that those are folded up on those 45s, we're going to now fold along the stitching lines that we now see, because this should be just one stitch line from the corner to the corner. At least it looks that way. So we're going to fold it up right on that edge. I do want the threads to kind of almost be visible from the top, but we just don't want it visible when you've turned it from the other direction. So crease it up. All right, and then when we do the side ones, these corners just kind of match up. Our mitered corner, they just kind of kiss up against each other. And this is a easier way to like not have all of your corners sticking out if you're just folding them. Everything is tucked inside, and so it's going to hold up a lot longer without any kind of fraying from happening. Ideally, they would just lay up right next to each other. If they overlap slightly, that's okay. It's not that much bulk with it because our fabrics are usually pretty thin and we can handle it there. All right, and now we're going to go back over to the machine.